Hey, what is up everybody? I just have a quick video today explaining my opinion on Gengar not having Levitate. And as you'll see by the title, I think the Gengar is now a much better Pokemon for not having the ability to Levitate. We will break that down in just a second. Let me go ahead and get out of the way. Super quick though, that I have done this recording already. It went over 10 minutes, it was a rant, and I'm going to try not to do that. Secondly, I do not approve of any type of data mining, hacking, cheating, or anything to do with any type of games. I really think it's kind of ignominious, and I do not want anything to do with it. I've been trying to avoid the leaks like a plague. However, I have used the final stat total, the base stat total for the the 3 Alola starters. I've used that. It will benefit me. I'm gonna have 3 videos coming up very soon to do with that. At least before Sun and Moon. I don't know how soon. I'm being very methodical about them. However, with that being said, one of the other big leaks that came out is that Gengar has lost the ability to Levitate and rather is getting Cursed Body. Now, aside from the Gengar maybe getting the hidden ability Levitate, which I doubt, considering that probably would have been butt in that entire leak. I haven't looked at leak personally. I'm just this is just hearsay from what I've seen, and I'm going to say, for the sake of argument, it does not have Levitate. So I'm just going to go ahead and explain to you guys why I think it's a better Pokemon with Cursed Body than it ever was with Levitate, as well as how I think you can how I think you can get around the Levitate thing if you're so worried about it, and also why I honestly think that, or I'm also going to try to put myself in the shoes of the people who have been saying that Gengar is needing Levitate for some inexplicable reason. But I'm going to go ahead and try to explain why I think that is that they say that. So let's go ahead and get into the cold hard facts of this. There's only 2 Pokemon of the ground typing, so that with stab ground attacks that can hit that are faster than Gengar on base speed. I mean, how you EV and IV is your business, and that would be Dugtrio, which is only it's only 10 base points up, and Arceus, which is only 10 base points up. I mean, Arceus is 120 all over the place, so it's always going to be Arceus. And then let's go ahead and let's take a look at that. And look at the speed, the sheer speed of Gengar in the Poison Ghost category. Overall, it's the 56th fastest Pokemon in the entire game as of 6th Gen. So you can go ahead and tack, like, maybe make it up to, say, plus or minus, like, I don't know, 4 for 7th generation. But then you have, it's the 2nd fastest in the Ghost type. The only thing faster than it's Arceus. It's the 5th fastest in the Poison typing, with Arceus, Mega Beedrill, Crobat, and Scolipede being the only ones ahead of it. It has the highest special attack in the Poison typing, the 4th highest in the Ghost typing, aside from Arceus, Aegislash, and Chandelure. And its move pool literally can check ground types in a competent way. It has Energy Ball, it has Giga Drain, it obviously has any hidden power that it wants, be that water, ice, or grass. And it has Icy Wind. Now, I personally run mine with Icy Wind because I fight Garchomps quite often. And Garchomps are not on that list, you'll see, of the ground types. They are slower than Gengar automatically, so the minus isn't too great. But with Gengar's ridiculous special attack set, you'll get it under half pretty much all the time. And I really don't count on Levitate much. And so I'm going to give you guys a situation as to the only... I'm going to give you the most common situation I see with Gengar. And you guys go ahead and tell me that I'm wrong or right, and tell me the air balloon, which is what I suggest to put on it if you're so worried about the not having Levitate. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys my a situation. You tell me how it is any different using the air balloon versus Levitate. So say, for example, you have something out like a Muck, I don't know, you're running let's say you're running a Mono Poison team. And the guy brings out Garchomp, you know you're not fast, so you know that the guy's going to hit you, probably with an Earthquake. So you go ahead and you switch in Gengar to avoid, and you don't have a flying type, because Poison Flying, Crobat's the only one I can think of, but that's beside the point. So you switch in the Gengar, and it misses the ground attack. So let's say it's going for Earthquake, because Garchomps do love their Earthquakes. So what changes here? There's nothing that changes between Levitate and Air Balloon, because if that Garchomp was choiced into that Earthquake, then it's going to have to switch out, because it's not going to hit you because you have Air Balloon. If it's not choiced, it's going to use a different move on you, whether you have Levitate or Air Balloon, but you're still going to be faster, so you're going to get 1 free hit on it because you hard switched, but you're going to be now faster, so you're going to get 1 free hit on that Garchomp, assuming it stays in. That could be an Icy Wind, that could be an Energy Ball, that could be a Giga Drain, that could be a Hidden Power. In fact, Hidden Power being base 60 over the base 55 Icy Wind might actually faint it, if you're a modest nature. I mean, it all comes, like I said, it's all down to all things being equal, because you don't know how you're going to EV and IV spread, or the nature of the Pokemon. So we're just looking at the sheer numbers, the numbers that are absolute about the Pokemon. So tell me, in that Garchomp situation, or any situation where you're trying to avoid a ground attack, How is Levitate any better than Air Balloon? The downside is the Air Balloon only works until you get hit by a move, a physical or a special move. That is very true. So Gengar doesn't have much legs on it. But considering its speed, you're going to outspeed pretty much anything in the game. Not to say you're going to pretty much outspeed anything in the game, but you're going to have coverage for any type of attack, and the only thing Levitate would have ever helped you with is ground attacks. So far as ground attacks go, Dugtrio is a super frail Pokemon, frailer than Garchomp. You Icy Wind that thing, it's going to lose speed, so now it's actually slower than you. And on top of that, you're also going to almost faint it with an Icy Wind or an HP Ice, or Water, or a Grass, or a Giga Drain, or an Energy Ball, anything. The thing is frail, and you will be able to get a hit on it, at the very least. Arceus, Uber, probably not going to see it much in an OU battle, obviously, because it isn't Uber tier, but say you even bring a Gengar in against in a free battle against an Arceus, firstly, the person has to, they have a 1 in 18 chance of actually getting it right as to what plate this should be carrying, how are they supposed to be bringing a Gengar. And for the sake of them, or let's just say for the sake of argument that they did, and then they used Justify, it doesn't hit you the first time, you hit it with whatever the crap move you want to use, and the thing's dead within 2 turns. So I really don't see the issue here. Maybe you guys do. I don't. And the reason why I think that people really are stuck on Gengar only being good because of Levitate, and this is simply my opinion, is that Gengar's always had Levitate so far as abilities have been around. Now, it was a beast in Gen 1 and Gen 2 before abilities came out, but since Gen 3, it's always had one ability, Levitate. Didn't get a Dream World ability, doesn't have hidden abilities, doesn't have an alternate ability. The thing knows Levitate, that's kind of its stock and trade. So, Cursed Body is kind of scary. But the thing with Cursed Body is that when you get hit, you pretty much embargo that person's move, potentially. You have a chance to embargo it, which is a hell of a lot better than only avoiding ground attacks. I mean, you can literally stop this guy from using his most powerful move. Even if Gengar faints, the guy is now Cursed Bodied out of the move he would like to use. And that goes double for ground attacks. Say that they pop your balloon, they hit you with an Earthquake, Cursed Body does proc. Then what? Now they no longer have Earthquake, and if they're choiced, they're either struggling or they're switching. And if they're not choiced, then they're forced to switch if they want to use. They're forced to switch 2 times if they want to continue the attack on Earthquake, or they're forced to switch into a Pokemon they don't want to bring in. Literally, it's not that bad. Gengar actually has a useful ability now. I think it probably helps Gengar tons and tons. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this topic. I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, find it insightful. Maybe you guys were part of the, maybe you guys were some of the people who were really worried about Gengar's prospects without Levitate. Hopefully this put your mind at ease. If you did enjoy the video, please do remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, comment if there's anything you'd like to comment about. I am open to debate with you guys about your opinions on Gengar. And thank you all very much for watching. I will see you all in the next video.